Hello, I'm Jane Dowdy. I'm one of the transfer admissions counselors and also an associate director in the Office of Online and Transfer Services. Thank you so much for joining us today. The purpose of this video is just to help you get to know transfer students a little bit more. And I've got Joe, one of our transfer student mentors, to help me with that. So Joe, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, Jane. So my name's Joe East, and I'm a transfer student mentor here at Appalachian. We'll get into a little bit more of what that means later in the presentation. But just initially, I transferred from Central Piedmont Community College in the fall of 2018 with my associates met, and then I came to Appalachian in that same fall and am majoring in English secondary education with a minor in philosophy. And I'm excited to help y'all out here today.
Thank you so much, Joe. So first, we wanted you to just get to know our transfer students a little bit more. So sometimes they're employed, they're veterans, they're practical and serious, they love the mountains, they may be married or they may not be, they may be just deciding on a major or they might already know what they want to major in. All of them are usually hoping to connect in some way or another. And what this all tells us is that they're just very similar to our general student population. And everybody is just hoping to connect and have a successful experience at App State. So who is the office that serves our transfer student population? Well, it's the Online and Transfer Services Office, which is newly created. And I want to tell you a little bit about who we are. So we're responsible for admission, retention, and engagement of online and main campus transfers, along with online processing functions. So we have 4 units that are within this office. First is the articulation unit, and we evaluate both first year and transfer credit within that unit. Transmission advises and recruits online and main campus, with engagement and retention on main campus as well. App State Online advises and works with processing and engagement and retention for online students. And then we have a senior director, an administrative assistant, and a customer service assistant that runs our office effectively. So I wanted to give you a few facts and figures just to get to know our transfer students a little bit more. So in terms of our whole student main campus population, a fourth are transfers. 7 out of 10 are coming from community colleges, and then 28% from a 4-year college. 68% of new transfer students live on campus. 19% are diverse, which is a little higher than our general student population. 47% of our transfer students are first generation, so they are first in their family to attend college. 85% retained for their second year. And then 3.1 is the average GPA for students that enroll at App that are transfers. And then 26% have already met their gen ed requirements. Continuing on, last year we brought 1,230 new transfer students to campus. 222 were early college students and 72 were veterans. An average of 48 credits were transferred by our transfer students, and then the average age of our transfers is 21, but then the range is anywhere from 17 to 46. Our top community colleges include Caldwell, Central Piedmont, Wake Tech, Forsyth Tech, and Catawba Valley. And then our transfer 4-year institutions include UNC Charlotte, East Carolina, Western, UNC Greensboro, and UNC Asheville. Our top major departments include psychology, government and justice studies, health and exercise science, marketing and supply chain management, sustainable technology in the built environment, and communication. So what is the definition of a transfer? Well, it's a student who's graduated from high school and attempted any courses afterward. So students come to Appalachian in a variety of different ways. So I want to cover those points just very quickly. So our main campus traditional transfers, which is a really popular way that students come, is with a 2.25 minimum college GPA, 24 minimum transferable credits. And then just a note is that select majors require an audition or a portfolio sometimes, or an App State GPA to be admitted. So if a student comes with less than 24 hours, then they still need the 2.25 minimum college GPA. Then in addition, they're going to need competitive high school grades and standardized test scores as well. So we have select online programs where the coursework in the major is online, and we also have some site-based programs as well. And then our military students have some extra military documents that are required, and then we waive the app fee as well for all military students. So when should transfer students apply? Well, we do admit transfer students until the class is full, but we have some suggested dates. So for spring term, we recommend October 15, and for summer or fall, we recommend February 1st. So I'm going to turn it over to Joe to round us out with some transfer student information.
All right, sure thing, Jane. So personally, I can go ahead and speak to the Transfer Student Mentors, just to name a few of the clubs and organizations we have here at Appalachian that really support and embrace our transfer community. So the Transfer Student Mentors are a group of transfer students who have successfully transferred to Appalachian. So we assist incoming transfers by providing accurate information. We help students get connected with the community and with the campus itself. We visit community colleges, lead campus tours, reach out to admitted students, support our specific transfer student orientation, which is an orientation just exclusively for early college and transfer students, and various transfer student events that we put on throughout the year. So the TSM program is a student leadership program that helps students develop leadership, mentorship, communication, public speaking, and just a strong sense of mountaineer spirit. Some of the events that I've been a part of personally are the t-shirt exchange, which we do every year. You bring your community college t-shirt and we'll swap it out with some App State gear. There's information booths set up on the first week of classes or the first day. So if you're lost or need some help, we're there to give you that firsthand, point you in the right direction. And I've also spoken at orientation, which was kind of scary, but was worth it in my opinion. So other than that, we have the Tau Sigma Honor Society. They promote and recognize academic excellence. It's sort of the next rung on the ladder from Phi Theta Kappa, which some community colleges have. So it's our way of academically recognizing transfer students. Membership is extended to those who have a 3.5 GPA or higher after their first semester at Appalachian. We also have the TSO, which is Transfer Student Organization. This club is open to all students. They have regular meetings and they host social events, which is important to note that they are different from online transfer service events, but they do put on their own events, which are as good. I can be a little biased here. We have the Walker College of Business Transfer Club, which is specifically in place to connect those transfer students who are majoring in business with other transfer students who are majoring in business, and gives them those exclusive resources that the College of Business has to offer those business majors. And then along with that, we have the Student Veteran Association. This association works with the Student Veterans Center, and they assist all student veterans, whether they be actively serving or separated or retired. And it helps with the transition to student life, specifically through advocacy, communication, and networking, special counsel, open forums. And this center is located in the Plymouth Student Union. And then along with all of these awesome clubs and organizations, we also have some wonderful campus incentives, which I would love to talk with you about. So we have 2 residential learning communities, which are transfer specific. We have a transfer RLC, which is 2 whole floors of the Belk Hall, which is just nothing but transfer students and maybe early college. But maybe if you're lucky too, the TSMs are often there to help you move in. So when your family shows up and, they're bustling, getting all the stuff out of the car, the mentors are there to help you with that move and make it a lot easier. Along with the Transfer RLC, we have the Transfer Educators RLC, which is in Summit Hall, and those are just for that RLC is just for transfers who are education majors. And then we have faculty transfer mentors. You say, well, we had TSMs. Well, these are members of Appalachian that loved being transfers in the transfer community so much that now they work at App State. They just are there to develop supportive academic relationships with current and new students, just another arm to extend some help with our transfer community. And recognizing the pivotal players in this community of just transfers, we have the Transfer Champion Award, which is given to faculty, staff, or an administrator who has demonstrated exceptional advocacy and leadership in the development of transfer-focused activities. So I've nominated professors before in the past, almost every semester, because they just go that extra mile to make me feel welcome. And we have this awesome award to showcase those who help make it possible here at Appalachian.
Thank you so much, Joe. I hope this gives you a little glimpse as to why this population is so special and why the Online and Transfer Services Office has such passion for working with transfer students. We really appreciate you joining us today. We're here to serve transfers and we're here to serve you. So if you have any questions at all, we would love for you to reach out to us. Our contact information is here. Thank you so much again. You take care.